Willie D Live.
What's up, family? Oh man, y'all not going to believe this one. We got a Latino man who went to his African boss to tell him to fire the black guys, the African Americans, because he has some hardworking family members and friends that should be hired instead. Yeah, tried to get the brother to fire the brother. Wow. Absolutely. You know what, fam? Without further ado.
Working in my company. I'm a black man. I own a company. I hire a Latino. The Latino comes back and complain about the African Americans because the Latino thinks because I'm African, I don't have any relationship with the African American. The Latino comes to me and tell me that you are an immigrant. I'm an immigrant. That African American cannot work. I have Jose, I have Gonzalez, my brothers who know how to work very well. You need to fire the African Americans and I will bring a lot of hardworking Latinos who work for your company. This is my company as a black man. My company. I was a contractor at Quantico Marine Base in Virginia. A contractor for General Electrics. And the Latino workers that are hired, they are snitching on the African American workers that are hired for me to fire the African Americans so they can bring Latinos to take their place.
Wow. Wow. That's cold-blooded and rather audacious of him. I mean, we know that's the play, right? We already know that's how it goes. Listen, to all of the Latinos out there who stand with the brothers, salute. The rest of y'all, I'm talking to y'all. So this is a shoe fit, wear it situation. When you look at employment in the United States of America, you look at how Latinos are employed, you'll see all kinds of people hiring Latinos. But when Latinos are in power and they have the employer identification, very seldom will they hire a non-Latino. Very, very, very seldom. I mean, it's so seldom that for most people, they ain't never seen it before, so they would say never, right? But if you look across the board, if you look at black folks, black people have no problem hiring Latino workers. White people have no problem hiring Latino workers. But Latinos only, damn near exclusively, will just hire Latinos. Asians almost exclusively will only hire Asians. White folks got the numbers, so they can afford to hire others to do the job, right? They can afford to do that. Black folks, y'all got some catching up to do. When you have these jobs, these job opportunities, you better be trying to have some opportunities for your own, because everybody's playing the game except you. Everybody got the rules except you. Let's go back to the Latinos. So earlier, I posted a video talking about how Trump turned his back on the Latinos after they voted him in office. They overwhelmingly voted him in office. They were shucking and jiving. Yeah, Latinos shuck and jive too. They were shucking and jiving for Trump. Trump straight up took a dump on their heads once he got in. He been giving them the blues from day one. And he told them what he was going to do. It's almost like the ones who voted for him are like really, really, I don't know, for lack of a better word, retarded. Because he told you exactly what he was going to do. He said he was going to shut those borders down. Hell, he talked about what he was going to do before his second term. When he got his first term, he said, I'm going to build a wall, build a wall. Mexico is letting their worst in. They're letting their worst in. He told you. I don't know what's going on with some of these Latinos in the United States of America, but they really do believe fat meat ain't greasy. Talk about a hard head. Now you see them on video. They done went from dancing to running full speed, scared to death. I used to see them at the Home Depot down the street from my house, just standing everywhere. Now it's ghost town. You can't find one at the gas station. You can't find them at the Home Depot. Even on the job, the other jobs that they have where they're inside and they're off in the back or whatever, they're scared to death. Trump is coming. Trump is coming. Trump is coming. It's just, to me, it just don't make a lot of sense when somebody tell you who they are and you straight up don't believe them. I'm talking about Trump laid it out. He told you exactly what he was going to do. And if he didn't tell you exactly what he was going to do, his colleagues, the people that he was rocking with, they told you what he was going to do and why they were voting for him. You didn't believe it. But on this hiring thing, Latinos will not hire people outside of their group. If you go to a company and you put one Latino person in charge, man, you go to their company a month later or so, and it's going to be nothing but Latinos in there. They're going to get rid of everybody. Yeah, it's going to be a hostile takeover. Go to any one of these fast food restaurants, and that's what you'll see. You go to a fast food restaurant, you hire one Latino, and you put them in a management position, they're going to run everybody else off. They're going to start off running the blacks off. And, they do things by like talking, behind your back, or talking in your face, speaking Spanish and stuff like that. And they, mess with you about, showing up, not doing your job or whatever. They just do little things. You know how anybody can do that. You don't have to be Latino, but anybody can, if they got supervision over you, they can come in and just, press you, make your job difficult. You show up, 1 minute late, they hit you on something, hit you with some paperwork, dock you or whatever, give you a warning, have you working extra hard, have you doing stuff that's outside of your job description, all kinds of stuff. But they know how to run you off. Soon as they run your ass off, they got somebody already. In fact, before they fire you or before you quit, that person is already waiting in the wings. As soon as it happens, yeah, come on in, come on. Boom, they don't skip a beat. Just like that. They got you replaced. That's what they do. Another thing is that dude, the African dude who had the job, offering, this guy better watch his back, because that same Latino dude will be the one who tries to steal his contracts. That's right, I said it. He'll try to steal his contracts. But it's not just the Latino dude, but I'm speaking right now about character. Anybody that come at you like that, you got to watch your back around them. I don't care what their ethnicity is. You better watch your back, because that's a person that cannot be trusted. So you have people that come in, and a lot of times people will come in and they'll go above and beyond the call of duty. Have you thinking, man, you struck gold with them as a worker. But the whole time they're in there stealing, or they plotting to try to figure out how they can steal. And I'm not just talking about products or services. They'll try to steal your whole company if you're not careful. But what say you, fam? Drop a comment. I'd love to hear your thoughts. No more talk.